It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, then again, no, or a man makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is these songs, and this one's for you. Tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Sat on the roof, kicked out the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. The sun has been quite kind while I wrote this song for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. Song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Greetings and salutations. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day with Piano Man Steve. How is everybody today? Let's see who's here and say hello to some folks. Our friend Thomas George has chimed in. He says, hey, can you do Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac? Hey, it's a cool song. I've never tried it, but I'll give it a shot. I'm familiar enough with it. I think I can do something with it. one that was sung by Christine McVie, who was my favorite singer in the group. Also interested in some Michael Jackson. I'll see if I can get that in as well. Thomas, thank you. Our friend Moritz from Graz, Austria is here. He says, can you play Maxwell Silverhammer by the Beatles and or The Air That I Breathe by the Hollies? Both very good tunes. I'll do what I can, Mo. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us always. Chris Herb is here. Excuse me. Hey, Steve, excited to hear about the new course you're soon releasing. Can you give us a hint on the topic? Yeah, it's going to be a shorter, focused course, and it's about chords, but it's not an encyclopedia of it's not like here's what a D flat chord looks like, and it's more like systems that you use to better understand all chords, from simple chords all the way up to the most sophisticated complex chords, and how to use it to aid in your in playing by ear and your ear training, as well as how to not only be able to read the chord symbol, but to find how to use that to actually guide you in finding good voicings for chords, which will then make it much easier. The way that you voice the chords that you're playing is one of the most important modifications that you can make in the enhancement step of my glide song learning formula. Just an easy thing to do even before you make any rhythmic tweaks or anything is just to change the way you're voicing the chords, and it'll change the way the song sounds. And so we're going to talk about that and talk about some systems that I've put together for that and whatnot. So it'll be fun, and it'll be a little bit shorter and less expensive course, but I think kind of useful based on some feedback that I've gotten from some people. And also currently my product suite has the crash course, which is a little bit of everything, foundational knowledge, and I've got a little bit of a more intensive on improv, a more intensive on rhythm patterns. I've got the play the melody while you instead of saying all of that. So it was time to do something a little more intensive on chords. So that's what we're going to be doing this time around. And then I've got some other cool stuff coming out later in the year, but we will talk about that as we get farther into the year. Thanks, Chris. All right, let's see here. I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz. I love that song. Okay, yeah. And anything by Chicago/Peter Cetera would be great. Okay. Bill Hasty's here. Hey, how we doing, Bill? Digging deep here. Traveling Prayer or Stormfront by Billy Joel. Outstanding, both good choices. Thanks, Bill. Trace Montgomery's here. Good afternoon there, Steve. How about Why, Judy, Why? Talk about digging deep. I'll see if I can remember how to play that one, Trace. All right. Let's see here. Al Smith is joining us, I believe, in Hawaii. Aloha and mahalo. Hey there, Ruth. Unicorn Girls in the house. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Valeyard, can you play Running on Empty or Footloose? Okay. Cool stuff. Joe Toth, hey, could you yell out the chords for the instrumental in the middle of Lights Back On? The middle of Lights Back On? Let me see. Let me see here. A minor, D major, G major, C major, and then F, still an F chord but an A bass, and then G suspended, back to regular G, and then F over A, G suspended, G, and then you're back to your C. So, there you go. Thanks, Joe. And thanks for being here. Lucio, joining us from Italy. Thank you very much. Grazie. Grazie. All right. The King of the World is here. He says, hey, Steve, would love to hear Summer Highland Falls. I hear you play a lot of Billy, but don't remember hearing you play this. All right. Yeah, we do this one from time to time. Thanks. Appreciate it, King. My favorite member is Lindsey Buckingham, but Christine McVie's a close second. My least favorite member by far and away is Stevie Nicks. And I'm severely pissed at her for breaking the group up, and then now Christine's gone, so we'll never have a proper reunion again. But anyway, that's just personal vendetta. I know Stevie's a lot of people's favorite, so I don't want to get all divisive about it, but angry at her. Okay. Hey, Steve, can you do Great Suburban Showdown? This is from Levi Sullivan. Okay. See what I can do with that. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you. Dan Hagg, watching from Minnesota. Nice. Thanks, Kim. Brent Leffel, will you play Love, Look What You Done to Me by Boz Scaggs? That one I don't know. I don't have a lot in my Boz Scaggs. I'm not very deep into his catalog. I think I can do a little bit of a version of Lido, and that's about all I got from him. Sorry, Brent. If there's something else you'd like to hear, let me know. If I know it, I'll be happy to play it. All right. Dylan McMahon is here. Hey, Steve, hope you're doing well. Be interested in your new course when you release it. Thanks, Dylan. Or did I say Dylan? I'm sorry, man. Dermot. My eyes are failing me today, and it's not like I don't know you. I've seen your name a gazillion times in comments, so please don't take that as a slight, my friend. My bad. Okay. Anthony wants to hear My Life. Okay. Bon Jovi or Alan Jackson. Okay, Kat, thank you very much. All right, well, I opened with Elton John, but you probably heard that, but I'm sure we'll get more in before the end of the show. Let's see here. Enjoyed the Friday videos. Thank you, Aman. He says, could you do one about incorporating a reggae rhythm pattern one day? Been thinking about that lately. Okay. Very cool. That's actually timely because I've been thinking about how I'm going to enjoy seeing the Bob Marley biopic. So thank you for the suggestion. I'll see what I can do about that. Going to have to do a little bit of research, but that's okay. Like I said, I was probably going to be listening to some Bob Marley anyway, getting ready to see that show. So right on. And let me see. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Nice. Love that song. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's carry on. I've got plenty of requests to get started with here. Let's start out with this Fleetwood Mac idea that we got from our friend Thomas. Let me find some words here. Now, if this one falls apart in the middle, please forgive me. This will literally be the first time I have ever tried to play it, which makes it all the more exciting for me, but it's also a little nerve-wracking. ad suddenly pop up in front of the words. Could you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. Speak a little louder, I'll even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can get the words out. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Something's happening to me. Friends say I'm acting very peculiarly. But come on, baby, better make a start. Better make it soon before you break my heart. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. Could you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. Well, come along, baby, better make a start. Better make it soon before you break my heart. Oh, I wanna be with you everywhere. 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 I wanna be with you everywhere. All right. Nice. Hey, thanks for the request, Thomas. That was a fun challenge. Also, I just love that song. Absolutely loved Christine McVie's voice. Haunting. Had a very haunting quality about it. Okay. Let's see here. This is from Moritz in Graz, Austria. Wants to hear either the Maxwell Silver Hammer or the Air That I Breathe. Well, let's do Maxwell first, and maybe we'll get to the Hollies here in a little bit. Okay, let me see. I hope I can remember how to play this. I believe it's in D. All right. Now this, for me, this is one of my favorite songs off the Abbey Road album. But it was a controversial song in the Beatles catalog. John was not a fan at all. Like Paul was, he was born in like 1942 or something, right? And so he grew up on music prior to rock and roll. A lot of Broadway shows kind of like things that would be the equivalent of polkas and stuff like that. And he loved that music, and so he brought elements of that into the Beatles. And John was a little more of a purist about, like, let's keep it rock, man. Like, let's keep it edgy. And so he called this Paul's granny music whenever he brought something like this in. So John never liked it. And the other guys in the group, I think, weren't terribly fond of this song. But they really got sick of it during the tracking because they were like, this is good enough. And Paul's like, no, it's not. We have to do it again. And so they ended up working on it for like 3 days straight. And by the end of it, they were all ready to kill Paul, and they hated the song. But I think it has stood the test of time myself. So, you know, whatever. Here we go. Joan was quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. Let me see, late nights all alone with a test tube. Maxwell Edison, majoring in medicine, calls her on the phone. Can I take you out to the pictures, Joan? But as she's getting ready to go, the knock comes on the door. A bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head. A bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead. Back in school again, Maxwell plays the fool again. A teacher gets annoyed, wishing to avoid an unpleasant scene. She tells Max to stay when the class has gone away, so he waits behind, writing 50 times, I must not be so. Turns her back on the boy, he creeps up from behind. A bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head. A bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead. Whoa, whoa, yeah. PC-31 said we caught a dirty one. Maxwell stands alone, painting testimonial pictures. Rose and Valerie screaming from the gallery, say he must go free. Maxwell, the judge, does not agree, and he tells them so. But as the words are leaving his lips, noise comes from behind. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that he was dead. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that he was dead. Oh, oh. Oh, it's silly. Really dark lyrics, but It's such a playful little melody. I can't even. I'm like, oh, he's just talking about murdering people by hitting them on the head with a hammer. Get over it, you know. Just not how I would feel if it actually had a dark melody. This is more like I hear that song and I think the same thing I think when my dog would, like, you know, poop in the house and be like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, but how can I be mad at you? Okay. Okay, let's get a Billy Joel song in here. Do this one for our friend Bill Hasty. This one, goes back to 1989. And I loved this song because it was the opening number of his concerts during the tour for the album that this came from. This is the title track. The album was called Stormfront. And they, on that tour, he played a show, kind of a historic show at Yankee Stadium. And they made a video out of it, and they put it on the Disney Channel, and I taped it. And it was very, very, very early in my discovery of Billy Joel, and I really loved the song and the whole look and everything about it. And so I've always been a fan of this tune. So here you go, Bill. This is Stormfront.
Safe at harbor, everything is easy. Off to starboard, daylight comes up fast. I'm restless for the open water. Red flags are flying from the Coast Guard mast. Yeah. They told me to stay. I heard all the information. I drove her away and steered straight ahead. Though the weatherman said there's a storm front coming. White water running, pressure is low. Storm front coming. Small craft warning on the radio. I've been sailing long time on this ocean. A man gets lonesome all those years at sea. I've got a woman, my life should be easy. Most men hunger for the life I lead. Yeah. Oops. The morning was gray, but I had my motivation. I drifted away, ran into more heavy weather offshore. There's a storm front coming. White water running, pressure is low. Storm front coming. Small craft warning on the radio. We gotta
Excuse me. Something I ate earlier. It's got a little bit of dryness. We got a low pressure system in a northeast breeze. Got a falling barometer and rising seas. Got the cumulonimbus and a possible gale. The force 9 blowing on a ballpoint scale. I'm still restless for the open water. Though she gives me about everything I need. Yeah. She asked me to stay. There's a stormfront coming, wide water running, pressure and low. Stormfront coming, small crap warning on the radio. There's a storm front coming. You know we got the white water running, yeah. Well, there's a storm front coming. Say we got the white water running, yeah, yeah. Storm front coming, yeah. We got the white water running, yeah, 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 yeah. Storm front. Hey, mercy, mercy, yeah. Storm coming. Singing away, but I'm running, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Running, running. Sorry for the little mishap there. I have kind of been working like a dog here the last couple of weeks. And it's caused me to be up extremely late. Several nights in a row. And so I have been getting a little bit less sleep than normal, and that usually will cause me to have some of those kinds of things where I'll suddenly go, ah! And the reason that I'm working crazy is because I've made a commitment to a certain amount of content being released on YouTube this year and on a particular release schedule, and I intend to keep that. But I'm not always going to be able to be here in my studio all the time, and I'm going to take a little trip in early April for 2, possibly 3 weeks, and I will not be doing live streams during that time. I'm going to go to Little Rock, Arkansas, and see the total solar eclipse on April. I think that's April 7th or 8th. I can't remember right now which day. And then I am, a lot of you guys don't know this, I am an American history nerd, like freak nerd. Just can't get enough of it. I love books and lectures and all kinds of stuff about that and documentaries, and that's what I spend a lot of my free time on. And I've always wanted to just take a driving tour and go see, a bunch of different important things in American history. So I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go to First, I'm going to go to Arkansas, and I want to see like all 50 state capitals. I'm up to like 20 of them right now, so that'll be 21. Probably check out the Clinton Presidential Center because it's right there in town. And then I'm planning to drive through and see some Civil War battlefields along the way as I head east. Hit the Gettysburg site. I want to visit Washington, D.C., go to all the important museums and monuments and everything there. I'm going to go to Mount Vernon and Monticello in Virginia. And then I'm going to drive through Philadelphia, see Independence Hall where the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence were drafted. Probably try to hit Springfield, Illinois on my way home so that I can see Lincoln's tomb. And so anyway, I'm just going to give myself like a real nerd, an American history nerd adventure here for a little while. And I don't know exactly how many weeks I'm going to be gone, but I wanted to make sure that I had all of my YouTube content for the month of March and April completed and out and scheduled well in advance. And I've got other things I got to do later this month, so I've been working like a freak to get all of that done and I've got another about week of that to go. So if I look like I'm a little tired, it's because I am a little tired, but it's been a labor of love. I'm really enjoying myself with the content, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy that. And also, I've been due for a little bit of vocal rest, so I'm going to take the time that I would be gone during that trip and just not sing at all and really let my vocal cords take a breather. And then I'll come back and jump right back into our normal schedule. So more on that as we go later. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you up to speed on what's going on, everybody. So here's one for our friend Chris Herb. You pull up the lyrics to this. This is a great tune by a great, more modern artist, Jason Mraz, and this is a song that I started playing a lot when we were in the throes of the pandemic, and the death count was really high, and we were mostly in lockdown, and weren't sure exactly what was going to happen. It's a lot different looking backwards than it was at the time looking forward. So anyway, this was a comforting song at that time, and I haven't played it in a while, but it was something that was a staple in my live streams when I started them during the pandemic. It's called I Won't Give Up. I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love, still looking up.
some navigating. I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn, and some even fall to the earth. We've got a lot to learn, and God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. Wait, dang it. I knew I'd screw that part up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. In the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn. I had to learn what I've got and what I'm not and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, still looking up. I won't give up on us. And God knows I'm tough. I'm tough enough. We've got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it, and we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. Should work that, just kind of like work on that one a little bit again. I love that song. It's clear that I haven't done it in a while. But good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. All right, now let's see here if I've got this one in the tank. Why Judy, Why? Trace Montgomery wants to hear this one. So this song, was on Billy Joel's sort of infamous first album, which is called Cold Spring Harbor. This is the one where they screwed up the mastering process and mastered at the wrong speed so that he kind of sounds like it's a Chipmunks album. It's not quite that bad, but it did give it like a shrill. It made the whole thing sound like his voice sounded much more like this than it actually did at the time. Although, to be fair, his voice was more chipmunky at that time than it was a little later in his career, but still. So this was just an album cut. It wasn't a single, and it wasn't something that he reworked later. I got to see if I can remember what key it's in here. Of all the people in the I think this is probably something about like this. And I may get in the middle of this and go, man, I don't remember where the chords are going on this. It's got some strange chord changes. So if it starts to fall apart like a train wreck, I'll just abandon it and say I did the best that I could. Sorry, Trace. But we'll see if it holds together. It's kind of a sweet song. Clearly written by a young man. It's called Why, Judy, Why? Of all the people in the world that I know, you're the best place to go when I cry, I never asked for much before, not before. Things are changed, now I need more. Tell me why, Judy, why? I never thought that she would say goodbye, but she did. I know I wanna die. I never thought that I would need a friend, oh, but I did in the end. Tell me why, Judy, why? Oh, what a scene. It's wrong for her to hang me up this way. So hard to make it through the day. A man my age is very young, so I'm told. Why do I feel so? Tell me why, Judy, why? See. Okay. I think that was right. Whatever. Then he goes back to this part and he goes, oh, what a scene. It's wrong for her to hang me up this way. Oh, where you been? 'Cause it's so hard to make it through the day. There's no tomorrow 'cause my dream did not last, so I live in the past. Tell me why, Judy, why? Tell me why, Judy, why? Oh, tell me why, Judy, why? This is going to bother me all night long trying to remember how that, like. There it was. Anyway, Missed it too late, figured it out too late, but pretty little song. Thanks, Trace. All right, we'll get to more Billy Joel here in a little bit. Let's see if there's something else we can do just to make sure that we're mixing it up. Kat wants to hear Bon Jovi or Alan Jackson. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to play an Alan Jackson song because I never get a chance to do this. I think this is really a wonderful, wonderful lyric. It's one of the best lyrics I think anybody's ever put down to music in terms of communicating this kind of a story. So anyway, anybody who has either yourself been married or with somebody for a really long time and had kids together and lived a long life together, or if you're like me and you have parents who've got that story, this is I don't know that anyone's ever done a better job of encapsulating what that's like when you have one of those big moments like my parents' 50th or something like that, where you really sit and contemplate it. But it goes like this, and it's one of my favorite of all country songs. Remember when I was young, and so were you, and time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk. We gave our hearts and made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and we broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet was the music we danced to week, brought back the love, we found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old now, looking back,
stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when? We said when we turn gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Kat. All right, let's get some Elton in here. It's going out to our friend OOF. Candlelight, no more of your darkness. All my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I'm growing tired. Time stands still before me. Frozen here on the ladder of my life. It's too late to save myself. Took a chance and changed the way of life. But you misread my meaning when I met you. Close the door. It's always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your lights to wander free. Oh, for losing everything, it's like the sun going down on me. Find the right romantic line. See me once, see the way I feel. Don't discard me just because you think I mean you harm. cuts I have. They need love to help them heal. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. Just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, 'cause losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Don't let the sun go down on me. Though I search myself, always someone else I see. I just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Yeah, 'cause losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Thank you, OOF. OOF Agency. Nice. Let's check in with the comments again here and just see who else has joined us, and then we'll get back and finish out the requests that are already in, and hopefully pick up a few new ones while we say hello to some more folks. Okay, just trying to find my spot from where I was before. All right, Pat joining us from Alaska. Hello, Fairbanks, Alaska. Nice. Aiden is here. He says, hey, Steve, I'd love to hear some Stevie Wonder today. I heard you do Sir Duke and Signed, Sealed, Delivered. Do you know any other ones that you could play? Let me think about that. Let me put that in the queue. I will give that some thought, Aiden, see what I can do for you. Okie dokie. I'm just reading the conversations going on between you guys with each other, which I think is fantastic. Nancy Lenz has joined us from right here in Nebraska. Female artist. All right. I have one I might try. Hey, Kat.
Are we thinking of, are you talking about the one that goes like... or whatever? Just to make sure we're on the same page there. Let me see here. Thanks for the tip, Kevin. I'm going to put that in the queue just so that I don't forget it. Graceland. Nice. I haven't exactly decided what my route is going to be quite yet, if you want to know the truth. I have the part planned where I'm going to go to Little Rock because the traffic is going to be nuts for the eclipse, and then after that I'm going to kind of play it a little bit by ear. So I don't know, but if it makes any sense the way that the trip shapes up to go through Memphis, then I definitely will see it. So thanks, Randy. I appreciate that. Thanks, Chris. That's really kind of you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Piano Man. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Dermot says, hey, Steve, I watched that great film about making of the song We Are the World. Can you play it? Oh, yeah, that's a good tune. Okay. Danny Boy. Thanks, Jacob. Since you're going on your break, I just want to say I really appreciate you, man. These streams have been so fun. Well, thank you. That's extremely, extremely kind, Aiden. I really appreciate that. Well, I'm going to be here all the way through the end of March, and then I'm going to take probably about 3 weeks off. About 3 Sundays probably is how much I'll miss, and then I'll be back the last Sunday of April. So I ain't going anywhere just yet, but thank you, Aiden. I really appreciate that. Okay, so got some new good ones in here. Let's go up here. Our friend Moritz wanted to hear some music by the Hollies. I always liked this song. It's really cool chord progression, a really cool record. They did a cool, really, really interesting stuff with it's got a big scope to it, the way they made this record.
Nothing to eat, To read Making Love with You has left me peaceful, warm, and tired. What more could I ask? There's nothing to be desired. Peace came upon me and it leaves me weak. So sleep, silent angel, go to sleep. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe. Peace came upon me and it leaves me weak. So sleep, silent angel, go to sleep. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe, yes, to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe, yes, to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All right. Made a few goofs, but I'm going to forgive myself. King of the World wants to hear Summer Highland Falls. All right. False start. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. Repeat first down. Here we go. Say that these are not the best of times, they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I've seen the sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand upon and sympathize. But are always what our situations hand us, see the sadness or euphoria. So we'll argue and we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. I just started the whole damn thing too fast, which
I'm not in shape to do, so I'm going to start this over. I'm going to play it at a pace that's a little better for me. It's a few metronome clicks slower than Billy Joel's original recording because I would need to practice this a little while to get my wrist to where it was comfortable with that much banjo fingering. So my apologies, but it's going to drive me crazy if I continue it like that. So we're going to do, personal foul, 15-yard penalty, and then, first down.
Say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen the sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand upon and sympathize. We are always what our situations hand us, see the sadness or euphoria. Some will argue and will compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. So our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. We're forced to recognize our inhumanities. A reason coexists with our insanity. So we choose between reality and madness, see the sadness or euphoria. Our energies. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies, so we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities. See the sadness or euphoria. All right. Thanks, King. For Anthony Champagne. yeah. All right. Got a call from an old friend, we used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. 'Twas the shop sold the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in LA. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright, yeah. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. Never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. They would tell you you can't sleep alone in a strange place. Then they tell you you can't sleep with somebody else. Well, but sooner or later you sleep in your own space. Either way it's okay, you wake up with yourself. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. Don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. Never said you had to offer me a second chance. Never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. But you can speak your mind, but not on my time. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Thanks, Anthony.
Just checking out my other options here from the request feed. Okay, We Are the World. I need to be here. There we go. Okay. So this was obviously a big deal when it came out in 1984, I think. 84, 85. Maybe 85. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It's somewhere in that mid-80s range. Michael Jackson was still hotter than a firecracker. Bad hadn't come out yet, but Thriller was still like, you know, pretty much the biggest thing that had ever happened. And, you know, like a bunch of my favorite artists were just sort of at their peak at that moment, and they put this song together to raise a bunch of money to send some food over to starving people in Africa. And it was a co-write. It was mostly Michael. It ended up being mostly Michael Jackson's song, I think, but Lionel Richie was part of the writing team, and Quincy Jones produced it, and you know, they made the video, and there's a big choir full of famous people, and anyway, good stuff. It ended up being a nice song. It's a little cheesy, but I love it.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world has come together as one. There are people dying, oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, no, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will soon be stronger and free. 'Cause God has shown us by turning stone to bread, and so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Ray Charles comes in and really brings it home. Come on, let me hear you now. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. Yeah, let's make a better day. Let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Dear God. That's what I said. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Oh, yeah. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. You always have to end it like Lionel Richie on the camera. All right. Thank you, Dermot. I do love that song. I've always loved that song. I haven't seen the documentary yet. I haven't made time to watch it, but I've been meaning to. All right. This is for Jake Strapoli. A few weeks ago, I forgot to play this, but someone had asked if I would do this and do the Live at Yankee Stadium, New York State of Mind intro along with it. So hopefully whoever that was will see this. What in the heck? Sorry, is that sounding weird to you? I'm getting some weird feedback in my inner ear monitors here. That's very, very strange. I think it's just me. I think it's just something that's happening to me. So sorry about that. I'm just going to start that over and I'll just deal with it and know that it sounds goofy to me. 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shovels in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 da da da, la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke, or the lighter you smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. Steve, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 da da da, la da 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 da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist. He never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and he probably will be for life. And the witch is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Sharing a drink they call loneliness is better than drinking alone. And I just say, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. Pretty good crowd here for a Sunday. The manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. The radio, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. They sit at the bar, putting bread in my jar, saying, man, what are you doing here? La 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 da da da, la da da da
Special shout out to our friend Bill Hasty there in the comments, one of our regular community members here. Bill sent me that harmonica about 2 years ago, or actually longer than that, about three or 4 years ago now, but it's a very nice one and I really appreciate it, and it's the one that I always use at gigs. Thank you, Bill. It's a Lee Oscar in B flat. Okay, I'm starting to run out of time here. I'm going to honor one more request, and then I'm going to get out of here for the day. This is for Pastor Norman Hicks. Okay. This is just a lovely song, and I think of it as a Carole King song, but obviously James Taylor is actually the one who had a big charting hit with it. And I love his version too, but Carole King is just someone that I have a deep affection for as a writer and as a piano player, and I really love her voice too. And this is one of the great popular songs of all time. It's called You've Got a Friend. When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten even your darkest night. You just call out my name. You know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that north wind begins to blow, keep your head together, call my name out loud. Soon I'm gonna be knocking outside your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend? And people can be so cold. They'll hurt you, desert you,
let them. So don't you let them. You just call out my name. You know wherever I am, I'll come calling and see you again. Say winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. I'll be there, yes I will. I'll be there, yes I will. 'Cause you've got a friend. You've got a friend. Oh, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend in me? You've got a friend. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to end it there. Sorry to anyone whose request I didn't quite get to today. Please come back, drop them in again. I do my best to get to as many as I can. A lot of things factor into it. Time, how good the state of my voice is, various factors. So, but I value that every single one of you is here, and I want to honor as many of them as I possibly can. Thanks for putting up with my mistakes and what I feel was a little bit lower energy than I normally do have today, just because I am a little bit sleep deprived. I'm going to take a nap after I get off the air here. But thank you very much for your digital tips and your positive feedback, and just for being here every week and, you know, giving me a platform to do this. This is something that I cherish very much, and you guys basically make my career possible, so I do not take that lightly. Anyway, remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when the ride comes to an end for any of us, guys, so leave it all in the field. Don't have any regrets. I'll see you next week. Love you all.